Well, I had 21 guys trying out for 15 spots, and that's about normal. I try to limit how many guys I'm going to allow to try out, and usually that limitation process is going through the incoming freshmen, looking at their games on paper, so to speak, checking out some background things, looking into their academic records. Not everybody gets to jump into that particular bowl of soup for our Labor Day weekend tryout session. We do get into 7 rounds over a 5-day period. It is a little bit grueling, but our conference championship is a 54-hole tournament in which the first day you got to play 36. So I'm looking at getting these guys' legs in shape as well as the endurance for that particular tournament in one. But the other part of it is use a 7-round qualifying system. Generally, the cream rises to the top, and every year I've got the upperclassmen. If they don't get off to a very good start, they get it figured out by the time the end of the weekend rolls around. So all in all, everybody's pretty tired at the end of that process. I mean, you want to think about it in terms of double days with football. That's kind of what it is for us. It's just that we don't go 3 weeks with that double day situation, or 2 weeks even. All right. In fact, one of the newspaper guys asked me, how do you go about replacing Nate Kelly, who was the most valuable player in the conference last year and most valuable player on our team? And my question, or my answer to that real quick was, I don't know. I've never had a guy like that perform at that level for us, so I don't know how to go about replacing a guy that I've never had in that situation. But losing Horn and Kelly is something that hopefully the system that we have, we won't lose a lot. And the reason why I say that is that I've got 6 4th-year juniors and a 5th-year senior that I'm expecting quite a bit out of as far as leadership and as far as getting their games to the point where maybe it is another Nate Kelly, and I don't know, we'll just have to wait and see how things unfold. This weekend, our own invitational has an awful lot to do with how some of these guys come out of the gate, and if some of them play well, sometimes you get to ride that high. But anyway, the strength of our team this year is going to be more on having about 7, maybe 8, possibly even 9 guys deep. They're all kind of right there. They're not. There's only a couple of strokes that differentiate the 3rd through the 9th guy. So hopefully we actually become stronger because we've got more depth. Okay, what I'm expecting from an immediate side is that we win our invitational this weekend. We've not won that tournament in many years, and even though we're only hosting it every 3 years, it's still one of those things that you want to protect your home turf. So that's our first immediate goal, is to win this thing. From that point forward, we're really going to focus more on the regional tournaments. Our goal is to at least get in the top 10 of the region before the end of the season is over, and we're usually, through the fall half of things, we're usually in pretty good shape. So my focus with the regional aspect of our season is going to be more in the spring, and we're going to try and do a few things different with our winter workout program. We're going to be doing some more hitting balls and working on the short game right here in the Ryder Center. A little bit antiquated the way we're going to do it, but we're going to work more on that when we get into January and February. But overall, our goal for the entire season is, in the fall, win this tournament, get after it in the conference championship. We've been close the last few years, and close sometimes is a couple of strokes, and you're in 5th place. You could be that close to winning it, but yet you could be that quickly behind everybody else. So that in itself is a goal, and then other than the regional situation that takes place over the whole year, our next goal at the end of next spring will be getting to the super regional and then making it to the nationals. Well, in our lineup, at the number 1 spot, we have Adam Hansen, who is a 3rd-year sophomore. Adam will more than likely, I think, be in the lineup all year long. Pretty solid player. He's played all last year in the lineup. In the number 2 spot, we have Micah Skidmore, Saginaw kid. Come close to pulling him off the shelf as a redshirt last year, or as a true freshman last year. We ended up redshirting him. He'll be in the number 2 spot. Then we have my son Dustin, who's a 5th or 4th year junior. In the 4 spot is Danny Warner, another 4th year junior, and then a freshman, it'd be a redshirt freshman, actually Micah's buddy from last year, so to speak. Both of these guys played really well all year, and I come close to taking them off the shelf and playing them, but I didn't, so they've got 4 years left, but it's Taylor Walker. Again, there's 5 pretty strong players right there. Fortunately for this tournament, we are allowed, or actually we can get 2 teams into it. I don't have to worry about travel issues and that sort of thing. And we've got a lot of our upperclassmen on the 2nd team. Troy Quinville will be in the number 1 spot. Addison Monville is in the number 2 spot. Craig Sherman is in the number 3 spot. Both Sherman and Monville's are 4th year juniors. Quinville is a 5th year senior. My other son, Drew, is in the 4th spot on that team, another 4th year junior, and then a 3rd year sophomore name of Chris Weir in the number 5 spot. A true freshman by the name of Wyatt Drost, who led everybody through our qualifying session this last Labor Day weekend, and on Tuesday morning I was called and was notified that we don't have him properly taken care of through the eligibility center, the NCAA eligibility center. So we jumped on that right away Tuesday, and still at this point he has not been cleared, so we're not able to play him this weekend. But Wyatt Drost out of Charlevoix, who is a true freshman, would be in our starting lineup this weekend had it not been for this little issue that we've got with the eligibility center. All things right now, with some communications that we've had with the NCAA, it looks like somewhere next week we expect things to get taken care of, the proper paperwork in place, where he will be eligible to perform for us, and I've got to say that he will be in our lineup next weekend when we go to Northwood.